Hey everyone, we are trying out Min Maxx up against Sync today, and this is pretty much its worst matchup because they can just flip their ID and start trashing things for 2 less, so Wireless Net Pavilion becomes less of a thing. I'm going to keep this because we have same old thing, Siphon and Eater, all three of which are really good. We also have Corroder, which gets us through the likes of Resistor, Wraparound, that kind of thing as well, which is perfect. Of course, the other thing about Sync is it costs us 1 more to remove a tag, so it's going to cost us 3 to remove each tag, which isn't ideal. So we will fire a Siphon off the bat. It's more to keep them down than anything. We get a DLR as well, which is nice. So I mean, we can go straight into it, but I'd prefer to keep Wireless Net Pavilion and the likes. So I'm sure they expected this up against Max, but we will remove tags. And going to check server 2 just to see what it is. We get a breaking news. Perfect. So that's a pretty good start. They're down on 0. We have 1 point to our name. Can't complain about that. So I think we take a setup turn. We can run here, put down DLR, same old thing, and Cass, which would be a pretty efficient turn. We don't need to worry about hard-hitting news, things like that. We have nothing on the board, so that is irrelevant. And now it's about to become a lot more relevant. So hard-hitting news in this matchup really sucks because it costs 12 to clear everything. But if we can draw into our Wireless Net Pavilions, Fall Guys, things like that, it's not as much of a concern. So they're going to ice up here heavily here, leaving R&D nice and open. Unfortunately, we don't play Keyhole. We've lost 2 DLRs. So I reckon here we fire the inject. See what kind of goodies we can get. This is pretty ideal. We can get a Hacktivist down to deny them early residual stuff, but how much are they going to play is the question. For the moment, I think we just try and keep our bank a little bit higher. And we need to psych up for another Eater run. So we'll have 4 extra credits, we can get Eater down. Maybe Corroder. They're bouncing back in money, so that's not what we want. Get a sure gamble. We lose a Fall Guy again. We lose a Levy, so we gotta stay conscious of that. But we will put down, I think we draw 1 more. Deja Vu, nice. And we'll put down the Eater and the Corroder. Because then Resistor and Wraparound, not as much of an issue. Data Raven, the likes, still annoying. What is this? So I mean, we can same old Siphon here if we want to. Lose the wireless net, which is annoying. We may have to Deja Vu for that. We have the same old thing in hand, so I'd nearly be tempted. Go for the same old Siphon. So, Turnpike isn't that big a deal. And they're going to res Sansan. Okay. So Hacktivist would have been a better call. Do we bother? Cast or same old thing? I think the same old thing is good just to have down. It shows them that they don't want too much money, or we're going to take it straight off them. Get another Fall Guy, which is great. And it may be time to get moving very, very soon. Yeah, we're getting a good board state going. A deja vu now for wireless net, and we're good to go. Go for a siphon. Once there are no money, start punishing them then. So they're on 5 credits again. We run 2 siphons in this deck. It'd be nice to draw the other one. Nope, I've had worse. Losing a deja vu. So we just got to be careful about what we use things on. Could say more siphon. Deja, put down the wireless net. Need to take care of this though. So, are they going to show us a data raven? Nope, just another turnpike. So we'll take 6, which we can spend immediately to clear tags we really want. So we're kind of breaking even here, which isn't that exciting. 2 fall guys. We can get our wireless net pavilion down. May nearly be worth going for it. This is our last same old thing though, so the levy is an issue. How many other wireless net? We've only seen 1. So hopefully we can find the other, one of the other 2. I would prefer to keep Deja just in case. Get a Fem. Lose a Siphon, lose a Paparazzi. Or no, we use that. Lose a DDoS. Okay, what are we looking for? There we go. So now we have Deja Vu for Siphon if we want. We can put down Joshua B and avoid taking the tag until we Siphon perhaps. We also need to take this out just in case they go for like a breaking news score. Because we don't want that. Hacktivist. Probably not that great. So we need to get ourselves tagged very soon and then start the DLR milling. They have quite a small deck. And up at 9 credits, that's not what we want. So 3, 6. And then we can start milling away. So do we want a Deja Vu first? A bit low on money if we do. What else are we looking for? We could draw first. There we go. Okay, we'll build ourselves up in money a little bit. Just so we can fire it off. And we'll pitch both I've had worse. Because they are useless to us right now. Now the problem is, the agendas are probably in hand. and this is also an issue. Okay. So we can siphon and force some reses at the very least. Lost 1 paparazzi, 2 paparazzi. So we know this costs us 6. What is this? Let's find out. Archangel. So that is annoying. It costs us all our money to get through all of this. In fact, we don't really need to... We don't need to break. Because we're going to tag me now. Are they going to pump all their money into it? Nope. So we'll take this tag. We'll pay through the next one. Just so they can't duck. And now let's start the milling. Do we put down a Joshua B? Or do we just go for one more mill? Jackson goes, just in case of a shard. We could of course check what they have. Or we can just keep going here. I think that's what we go for. So at least they have to spend a click to flip this. And they only have 4 credits, which will be the Fall Guy approach. And we can same old thing siphon if we really want to. Maybe the best way to go. Pay through this and let these hit. Because we have Deja Vu. Yeah. So full on tag me now. And we're pretty much racing to the finish line. Okay. So they're not willing to pump any money into it, which is okay for us. Let's put down a Joshua B just to make our next turn a bit more efficient, a bit more punchy. Yeah, now they're in trouble. Sweep Seek. Not too concerned about that. We'll just go for... We could mill them out in a couple of turns. We could check and see what kind of stuff they've got. Yeah, they're going to go for the flip. Joshua B. No, that's fine. It's the DLR and the wireless net that I'd prefer to keep. If I really want to, I can put down the other Joshua B. But I think just for 4 at a time is the way to go. because now they need to find Jackson or have Jackson. Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering why they flip back. Yep, I will prevent this. It's a pretty brutal deck. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see what our spoils were, but 19 cards face down. The win was probably there. So this is a brutal deck. It is one that I'm considering making a late charge with UK Nationals. We will see, because it's definitely fast, it doesn't care about tags, it can keep economies down. It's certainly tempting. We'll see how it works out anyway. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.